Hi. I was laying in bed last night watching those trend prediction videos where they predict the trends that are coming up. I think they're really fun. I would like to do one of those, but I'm just not qualified. I don't know how to do that. How do you predict a fashion trend? What's going on? I made a little list, it's a pretty large list of things that I would like to see more of, not necessarily trends. So we're gonna start off with one that's pretty fall centered, and that's fur coats. Not just your regular old basic, this guy right here. Not those. I want to see like fun colored or like patterned fur coats. Like a red fur coat or like a green fur coat. Oh my god, can you think of anything more exciting than a green fur coat? No, I can't. They're so versatile that I feel like it's weird that we don't see more of them. You can wear them basically anywhere. I can't really think of any place you wouldn't be taking one, other than maybe the beach, and we should change that because it would be a serve to take a fur coat to the beach. Did I just say it would be a serve? This next one's one that I feel so passionate about that my heart feels a little bit funny when I think about it. The 70s pantsuit. Why did this ever go out of style? They're so nice. I can't think of a singular person that wouldn't look good in a 70s fitted pantsuit. I'm thinking of the ones with the high-waisted bell bottoms and the plaid vest and the matching plaid blazer, and sometimes that ridiculously massive bow. That could be optional. We don't have to bring the bow back. Though I wouldn't mind seeing the bow. Over the last few years, we've seen so many of the just regular oversized pantsuit with like a t-shirt or a tank top underneath and like Adidas Superstars. And you know what? I want to see this with Adidas Superstars. I don't know if I could handle that emotionally. I am choking up thinking about it. Why do I have a crush on the 70s pantsuit? This one is one that I actually participate in, and it's coveralls, not overalls. I feel like people use those interchangeably. They're not interchangeable. Coveralls cover all. That's why that's the name. I like that they're really basic in a way that says so little and so much about you. Are you a plumber? Are you an artist? Are you an inmate? Nobody knows just based off of your outfit. And I like that. Though I do have one constructive criticism for the manufacturers of coveralls, and it's that you guys need to make it easier to pee in them, not in them. That's not what I meant. There needs to be an easier way to get them on and off because it's a jumpsuit. So you have to literally take it off to go pee, and I don't think that's not right. We need to figure something out, like a flap. It needs to be discreet. It needs to be something that nobody really notices because I don't want anybody being exposed in public. That is a nightmare. One time I had a onesie. You know what? We're not gonna get into it. This one gets far too much hate. We need to dial it back. It's denim on denim, or the Canadian tuxedo, if you will. I hate that. I don't know why I said that. There is only one time in history that I can think of where I saw denim on denim and it made me recoil. Justin Timberlake denim on denim. Yeah, no, actually, okay. Dear God. If anybody doesn't like denim on denim because of that, I understand. But really for any other reason, I don't understand. We've brought back basically every other 90s trend, so why aren't we diving into denim on denim? What are we afraid of? Really. This one I've never seen anyone talk about ever, oversized collars. I saw a girl on Instagram probably 3 or 4 months ago wearing the biggest collar I've ever seen in my life. I was so intrigued. I've never seen something like that before, and it looked so good. It was the cutest thing. And really any oversized collar, not just the pointed ones. Like there's also ruffled and scalloped and rounded. There's so many options that we could come up with. We could get real creative with this one. Can you imagine this with an oversized collar? Because I can't. But that doesn't matter. This is not a test of imagination. All I'm trying to say is we should test out oversized collars. I think it would be fun. The next one's on here for purely selfish reasons, and it's small hats and beanies. I don't really know what to call what I'm thinking of. This little hat right here. I am obsessed with this stupid little hat. I don't know what it is. Is it a beanie? Like, what is this classified as? But these little strings and the way that it sits like way back here, it's kind of useless. It doesn't do anything. It's just so adorable. And the reason that it's selfish is because I want more for myself. I found this at a thrift store. I don't know what this is, so I don't even know how to like look up more of these. And it was definitely handmade. There's no tags on it or anything. Who made this? Somebody come forward and tell me if you know who made this little thing, because I need to commission 14 more of them. This next one I feel like we're becoming a little bit more open to because of the lack of trends, and it's clashing patterns. I feel like I don't see enough pinstripes and grandma florals together, you know? The only critique I've ever heard on clashing patterns is, it looks confused. We are confused. Let's dress the part. I mean, at least it'll look interesting. You want to be confused and look boring? This one could be controversial. It's those John Lennon little 3 blind mice glasses. They don't do anything. What are they even there for? They're there for my enjoyment. That's what they're there for. I want to see them. Sunglasses or not, it's the size and the shape that I'm enamored with. And I will not be partaking. My head is just far too large. Actually, John Lennon's head was pretty big. I could probably do it, huh? The next one on the list is bloomers. I feel like the majority of people would probably disagree with me on this one, but I need you to hear me out here. If Bella Hadid put on a pair of bloomers and her platform Ugg boots with a tank top and she walked outside tomorrow, everybody would be all over it. And I genuinely think it would be really, really cute. Not just because it's Bella Hadid. You could also wear them under dresses and stuff again. I'm onto something, and you cannot tell me I'm not. Bloomers would be great pants. Aw, I'm out of coffee. I'll be right back. This coffee has been sitting in my fridge for 2 whole days, marinating. For no particular reason. I just have to save my drinks until I have the right time to drink them. And right now is the right time. This is one that almost became a trend, and it's colored pattern tights. They were the tiniest blip on the Pinterest radar there for a second, like 8 months ago. I really thought it was gonna be the renaissance of colored pattern tights. I thought they were gonna come back. It's kind of like the whole wallpaper trend. People despised wallpaper for a couple decades, and then it popped back up, and now people love wallpaper, and you can buy it basically anywhere. And since this is like wallpaper for your legs, I thought that it was gonna really blow up. After seeing those Mason Sosky tights like 4,000 times in 1 week, I just never saw any other type of colored pattern tights. We're pretty close to the end, but I have 3 questionable mentions that I want to throw in. They're things that I'm just a little bit unsure about. The first one we're definitely seeing pop up more right now, and it's dresses over pants. That's one that a lot of people don't like, and I understand why. It's because of that picture of Ashley Tisdale, isn't it? Ashley Tisdale and Miley Cyrus did this in ways that no man ever should. I am so, so grateful for Hannah Montana and for Sharpay Evans, but I don't know if I've laid eyes on anything more atrocious since those 2 outfits. But that does not define the entire category of dresses over pants. I have seen some outfits that I really, really like. They can be insanely, soul-crushingly horrendous, or they can be really cute. The second one is shoulder pads. I'm very, very particular about the ones that I like though. They need to be a strict 90-degree angle. Whatever you're wearing needs to make you look like a perfect triangle for me to like them, because I can't do those rounded football player shoulder pads. I can't. I will break down in a scream cry if I see something with rounded shoulder pads. Keep that out of my face. We should bring back shoulder pads, but we need to be really, really careful. I added this last point in right before I started filming, so I feel like it doesn't really fit the rest of the list, but I just needed to get it out of my system. I needed to talk about it, and it's platform Uggs. It is because of Bella Hadid. That is why I'm gonna talk about it. I wouldn't really call myself an Ugg hater, but there's something about the way that they look that freaks me out a little bit. I think it's just because they're so plain, and it kind of weirds me out. It gives me like a really weird feeling. I feel a little bit like scared of them. But then I found out that they have the ones with laces, and they also have the ones with straps, and I warmed up. And I actually put them on my Christmas wish list. I do have a Christmas wish list. I'm 23 years old and I still make Christmas. It's mostly just for my enjoyment, okay? I just need you to like, give me a break, okay? Take a breather. So I guess that's it. That concludes the end of my list. Let me know what you think about these. Do you like any of them? Do you hate any of them so much that you might start a petition to get me off the internet? Hopefully not. I can't imagine anybody hating any of these that much. That would be so weird of you. I will see you next week on Thursday, because that's my new schedule. Bye. Check this out.